To be reviewing a few trains. The first one we're going to be reviewing is a regional railway class 156 pack. So let's have a quick look at the box. DCC ready. Regional railways class 156. And then we've got another big sign. They're just the same. And then on the back we have lots of lecture. So we don't want to be reading that. Oh heck no. Oh, I just saw something about the pacer. So let's get right into it. So this has already been run. Yep, so it's not second hand, it's brand new. So we have, it's very detailed. We'll just get this out of the way. Okay, so we have the Regional Railways livery. We have doors which do not open. Roof, very detailed, even though I barely go on these. We do live up in the north, but you don't really get these much anymore because the wheels, basic Coco Hornby wheels. That's really all there is. This is a power car, by the way, so you can see a bit of the motor if you look in there. So that's the power car, very detailed. And then we have just the dummy unit. It's a 156401. The other end was going to Crewe, but this one says, don't know if you'll be able to see it, it says Skegness. So it's got same with no motor. So that's pretty much it. So that's the end of my review so far. We have the Eurostar set. This is much heavier than the 156 that we just reviewed. So this is just lecture. You can pause the video if you'd like to read it. Same with the 156. So this is the Eurostar. So this is a class 373. They've got the basic coaches, one door weird express things. They've got another one. So we'll get this. Oh, you can also buy additional coaches to make it into a 4-car set or a 4+2. So that's very exciting if you're a fan of long trains. But in real life, they are like 14 or 18 carriages low or long. I don't know why I said low. I cannot get this open. I'll try this out. What's in the ice cube packaging? A Eurostar. Sorry if that hurt anyone's ears. Oh, didn't get instructions. Oh yes, we did get instructions with that, but I threw them away. So yeah, maintenance. Oh, yes, because one of these coaches doesn't have a bogie. But it just shows you that how to couple it together. Okay. So we'll start down here and we'll work our way up. Oh, so this is the, there's a bit of packaging on there. So that's the first car, though it isn't a car, because when these were built, you weren't allowed to put people in the front of a train, which is about there, this space, in a train that goes more than 100 miles per hour. Although what I find very naughty is that Hitachi, when they built the Azumas, you can, if anyone's ever been on one or if anyone's ever seen them, the front and the back, which both go more than 100 miles per hour. So there we go, that's the first car. So it's not a car, it's a train, but it's the first coach, or not coach, the first locomotive, that's what I meant. Right, is he going to go back in or not? Right, that's why it's not going back in. So next up is coach. Oh, this is the one without a bogie. Good. Right. so there's packaging on that wheel as well. Right, so this is a coach, so pretty simple. But if you notice, there's not a set of wheels there. It's because it's something called a shared bogie. So that means like this is a bogie here, the wheel set, but there's not one here. It's because if you look on here, just look at you put it like that. But we'll show you how to connect them. Actually, we might have to go back to the 156 because those are really hard to couple as well. So that's just a standard coach. I don't think Hornby, if you're looking to make a really long 14 or 18 car set, you don't think Hornby do the 2 buffet cars, so you might have to get just a normal coach and then paint some of the you might have to just block out a bit of the window. So this is, as you can see, there's the gangway and the other coach, so it's like that, like that. It just hooks on using, don't know if you can see in there's like this little clip and they use that. But in real life, it's really hard to fix these together. So up next we have the other car, which is not a power car. Which is not a power car. It's just although it looks like one, it's not one. So that, by the way, I didn't show you. So that is the the United Kingdom overhead wire, and then this is the European one. But since the UK left Brexit, or since Brexit happened, we're not sure, or I'm not sure, if Eurostar will be running anymore because they go to another country, and especially with COVID around, people don't really use the Eurostar much anyway anymore, so it might go out of business. So that's my review of the Eurostar set. You can Hornby do a set which has this train in, but I think because this is like a proper Hornby Railways one, I'm not sure that will be running. So that's gone back in its box. A Lima model. This is a GNER Class 43 Intercity 125. So we'll just get this out of its box. You can get add-on coaches, but they are not Lima. You are looking to get a buffet. Oh, by the way, so this is a first class coach. As you can see, that's a standard. And here we have a Hornby restaurant car. So the first class coach would be like, so this is still on the Class 43, this is still part of first class. Then you have one of these at the end. But we'll get straight into the power car. So this one is this number is 43108. This is Old Course St Andrews. Sorry if there's any Scottish people out there and I said it wrong. So just this does have lights, the dummy unit doesn't. Yeah, so it's just a basic Hornby design, but it's just Lima. Very heavy as well. So moving on to it's that way. Moving on to a coach. Now we are moving on to the standard class coach. Right, this one's a little bit harder to get out. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a little destination board. If you look up inside, it does look very blue. That's because the livery is blue. It's a very dark blue though. Yeah, so just a basic Mark III Coach E, and my favourite part is Route of Flying Scotsman. So that's that coach. We'll move on to the buffet because we're going to do the coaches in order. more GNER stock. So that's just the buffet car. You can see in there is a little Refresca Cafe bar. So yeah, just standard tension lock couplings. Same thing, route of Flying Scotsman. So that is, by the way, this Hornby is R4012. So if anyone's looking to get that, we did get this off eBay. It is very, I wouldn't say hard to find, but you very rarely find them. So we have, I can't get it in the box. Oh, there we go, I got it. Don't stop. There we go. Okay, so the next coach is a first class coach. By the way, there is technically 2 GNER first class coaches, and we only have 1 standard class. Well, this could extend after a short while. Let's just see. So it's same again, Coach G, first class coach. Same thing, says Route of Flying Scotsman, says the classic GNER, little symbols. So that's just a coach. Now we're moving on to the other end car. Nearly finished now. We're nearly finished with this train. So it is a little bit heavy. I think there's meant to be lights, but the lights don't work. So this is City of Inverness, 43105, if anyone needs to know that, if anyone wants to write it down. Although GNER do not exist anymore. So that is our that's our 3rd train. By the way, the Eurostar is set R3215, and then the 156 set, which is this one, it is 3773, R3773 by the way. So this is going to be put back in this box. It also says train set class 43 Great North Eastern Railways, which is GNER. So that's our 2nd train for today. We're back with a DVT. I'm sure you can guess what livery this is in. Yep. If anyone said GNER, you're correct, because it is GNER. This is 82226, so 82226. Just a standard driving van trailer. This is, by the way, this is a Mark 4 one, not a Mark 3. Yeah, so no real lights, it's just sort of like stickers, so that makes it look very toyish. But that's how it is. So that's the next. So that is the first. That's the first part of the train. And then if I can just get this back in. So that's the first part of this train. This is not a full 9-car rake. So we're moving on to a Mark IV. And yes, this is in GNER livery as well. I got 2 GNER trains for Christmas. By the way, these are Christmas presents that I am reviewing. So yes, just a standard. By the way, there is no first class coaches with this pack. I got an add-on buffet car like I did with the Class 43. No nice labels like there was like London King's Cross on the other one, or the Intercity 125. Yeah, same thing, Route of Flying Scotsman. It's the same as the Mark III, but just a Mark IV. Yep, so that is the first Mark IV that we will be looking at today. I do also have Mark IV East Coast ones. So yesterday on Christmas Day, I actually posted, no, I didn't post anything on YouTube yesterday. I added on the East Coast coaches, and that made it into a 5 carriage set. Oh, women brat. That's a Mark 4. And then we've got, yep, you guessed it, a restaurant car or buffet, whatever you prefer to call it. So this is a little bit later. It's not a brand new model. This was, if you remember GNER, the coach colour is a little bit different. So this is coach numbered 10322, coach G, which I was told stands for grub, and then but on the LNER Mark 4 set, it's coach H. So I said, oh, it's hungry, isn't it? But they said, don't know, could be. But this doesn't have anything fancy on it, just a standard Mark 4 coach. Ooh, just noticed they messed up a little bit there. So if you notice, there's meant to be like a little Refresca cafe bar like there was on the Mark III, but it's just seating. I think that's a bit naughty of Hornby. I'll be writing to them about that. Oh, and also, you can get these sets still, but it's very likely that your Class 91 that comes with it will not work very well. So it won't be the best train you have in your collection. So Hornby are releasing a Class 91 in the GNER livery as part of their 91 campaign. So that is, so that might appear on my layout. Currently my layout looks horrible. It's just been ballasted yesterday and I'm too scared to show it because, well, people can't comment, so yeah, I'm gonna skip this one because it's just another Mark 4 Class 91 unit. So, right, if I can get it out. Aha, right. So, it took me ages to put it in, and now it's taken me ages to get it out. I'm trying to get this pantograph up all morning. There we go. Pantograph is a little bit broken. Oh, I'll get that fixed. So this doesn't have a name, same as the DVT, it doesn't have a name. This is just 91003 under GNER. Basically the same as the 82. Pantographs is detailed. If you notice there is this little switch. If you switch it, that puts it into a stop position. And if you put it forward, that's go position. So that's really just all. Oh, by the way, the blunt end is just like that. Same again with the lights, just stickers. But what I was going to try and do is I might fit a coupling on there. Then I might fit a coupling onto the front of the DVT, and then it can go round in the blunt end position. So that's what I might do. But that's not a definite yes or no. Probably a no. But if anyone would like to see that. Oh, and because since lockdown, you were allowed to see one person for a day, and I saw my granny, and she came up, and I had to take one train off the track, then put another one on. So I think it's very silly that you have to do that, Hornby, if anyone from Hornby's watching. So I would recommend you get a re-railer. You can get them with most sets these days with Hornby, for example the GWR high-speed train. So that's the end of my reviews today. 4 different trains. So peace out, bye.